what do you think about liars, people that rewrite history, people that, you know, make up things? Sometimes they say white lies to make situations sound better, feel better. On your walk, on your journey, on your healing path, you're gonna see 180, 360 degree character changes to the paths that you're just gonna be so shocked at how someone can have one viewpoint, or will have one tone or feeling, and they can just change it around, that you're gonna think that you are crazy. And that's why I'm so happy and so glad that I had my awakening, and I found out what narcissism is, about narcissists, about the way they behave. But you will see in real time how these people just switch their opinions, their viewpoint, their stance to suit their narrative. I seen this today with someone, and they were behaving a certain way, very open, happy, jolly, sort of getting on with things. And then when a certain person now entered the place, their whole energy shifted from being one way to another way. I wouldn't say it was like the mask slipped, but it was more of like they want to have this kind of feeling of this grandiosity, this feeling of power. They were even joking around how they're going to become a narc, but nobody who has any empathy could even make the joke. But it was more of like how someone could go from one way to another way so quickly, and it's such a sharp contrast and change in behavior that if you didn't understand about things we talk about on this channel, if you didn't understand about projection, if you didn't understand about triangulation, you wouldn't know what these people are doing. But what it is that they, and abuse by proxy, they gang up, they group up. So they might be around you and get on fine with you, and then someone that you might have had a disagreement may now turn up, so they now have to change to show that person that they're with them, and they have to also gang up with that person against you. Triangulation is when they make you compete for their attention, make you sort of have to prove yourself against someone else they put there. So that's a triangle, and you're trying to like prove to them for their affection, for their sort of attention. I would say the best thing to do is to try to not get involved with these people. Grey rock them, go no contact. But in a sort of work setting, even sometimes in a friendship group, it can be quite difficult to completely avoid them. But it's something that you should think about, because they're not peaceful people. They're not a people that like sort of harmony and everyone sort of working together, getting on. There's always some kind of game plan, some kind of bullying tactics, some kind of gossiping, mocking. It really is something else. And remember that it's also on a spectrum. So sometimes you're working with some people and they're not high on the spectrum, so you think, maybe it's me, maybe I've got this one wrong. But then they'll show you one of their abusive tactics. They'll give you the silent treatment. They will on purpose, they will not validate what you're saying. If you try to have a moan or talk about something that happened to you, or talk bad about someone else, they'll flip it and talk about, you know, what you did. they'll always make you seem like the bad person. They'll always also use you. When they need something, they'll come to you. Otherwise, they'll just say you're the last person that they'll think about when there's, you know, someone is sharing something out. But yeah, I just witnessed this kind of like 180 degree, 360 degree turnaround. Someone who was acting a certain way, and then somebody came and then they completely changed. Their whole spirit changed, their vibe changed, if you want to say vibe. And obviously we can feel the shift. So obviously we have to be very mindful of their behavior, like what they're doing, not what they're saying. But you can just feel the shift and the sort of rejection of you, and the ganging up against you to try to make you feel left out. And it's something that is it's horrible, to be honest. It's not a nice feeling when it happens. But try your best. Don't take it personally. I actually had the head narc, or the person that I called head narc, say to me recently. He was like, oh, you know, don't take things too personally, blah blah. So they know what they're doing, these people. They know how they're treating you to either to garner to get some kind of response out of you. And it's mostly just to punish you anyway. If you go against them, you do something they don't agree with, they have to get revenge on you. They have to put you in your place. They have to make you feel a certain way to lift themselves up. They got to make you feel bad. So try not to take it to heart. Try not to take what they say as face value for what it is. Try not to judge yourself harshly or bad if you react to the psychological warfare, the abuse, the spiritual war as well. These people, they're very they're demonically possessed. They have a possession on them. A lot of them have Jezebel spirit. A lot of them are fostering generational curses. A lot of them have childhood trauma that they just won't deal with. They won't do any introspection. They won't look inward. They're always blame shifting. They're always pointing the finger at other people. They're always using their projection. So yeah, just bear that in mind, and yeah, just keep walking forward, moving forward positively on your path.